I'm James Beresford and I wrestle under the name either Perfect Paul James or PPJ.
How did you get into wrestling?
I'd been a fan all my life, especially at a young age. When I was a teenager, around the Attitude Era, really into it. Me and my brother used to watch it loads. Kind of stopped watching it for a while and went to university. And there was a couple of friends at university who were into wrestling, and I still kept up to date with it, read about it. So we connected over that. We went to some of the Raw shows around the country. And when I was at university, I was doing media productions at Staffordshire University. And what happened was I was actually asked to do a documentary, and I was researching for a local wrestling school, and there was one based a couple of miles away from the campus. So I got to know the trainer there, and the one thing they instilled at us for the documentary was get to know the people, just don't go up and try to shoot a documentary. So I built up a relationship with Chris at the time, and it was suggested that I go and train with him, get a feel for it. And of course, being a fan all my life, it was something I thought, yeah, I'll get in a ring and have a feel. So I got in the ring, did a training session, hurt like hell for about 2 weeks after, just sore all over. And it turned out I couldn't make the documentary because at the time training was only once a month and it was going to be too far in between for me if I wanted to go back and get footage. So I didn't make the documentary in the end, but I decided to carry on with the training. Just fell in love with it. It took me a long time to get used to the training, bumping especially. I wasn't a natural bumper. Because it was only training once a month, there was quite lengthy periods in between. It was hard to get back into the rhythm of it every time, so it took me a good 6 months to learn how to do a proper flat back bump, but I was just hooked from that second. As soon as being a kid watching wrestling and getting into the ring and actually having a feel for it, it was great. And then when you get to the level where you're doing shows, you can't replicate that feeling anywhere. I've done a bit of amateur dramatics acting, and you get that buzz off being on stage, but nothing like being in the ring where you've got this free forum to just go and do what you want, interact with the crowd. If you see something connects, just go and do it, and it's brilliant.
When people say to you like, "Oh, wrestling is fake," or like, you know, they say like all the stereotypical stuff, like what do you sort of think? What would you say to those people?
It just makes me laugh. It's just an uneducated opinion. I always say to somebody, okay, if you think it's fake, and they always say, oh, it doesn't hurt anyway. I say, cool, let me pick you up then, let me throw you down on the ground. Let's see how much that hurts. Yes, you learn how to fall, and you learn how to look after your body, and you learn how to look after the body of the person you're in the ring with. But yes, it's predetermined, but at the end of the day, it's a predetermined sport, and you've got to know how to handle yourself in there. It isn't for everybody. I know people from when I was at university who come to training with me, and they were big wrestling fans, loved it. They come for a couple of training sessions and they never come back because after you've taken them first few bumps, like I say, it does knock the wind out of you the first few, and it isn't for everybody. But yeah, anybody who says it's fake, I'll just challenge them on it. Offer them, come and do it. If they want, come spend 10 minutes in the ring. We'll see what their opinion's like after.